People who aren't successful, what they do is they respond to their body. They let their body control them. They let their subconscious mind control them. Your subconscious mind, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to help you unless you program it to help you. I want to change lives. I want to show people how to progress in their money. I want to show people how to progress in their mindset. I want to show people how to progress in their brand, so that way they can take care of their family, take care of their finances, and experience freedom. Attack your goals with energy. Let me share with you what I mean. Let me get out of here first, right? Let me get out of this gym first. Super loud gym. Attack your goals with energy. Yesterday last night I got about 4 hours of sleep. Right now it's 6:03 in the morning, leaving the gym. And I remember when I used to come into the gym at 6 o'clock, and I remember when I used to come to the gym at 10 o'clock in the morning. Then it turned from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. Now it's 6 o'clock, and currently now it's 4:30 in the morning. But so yesterday I got 4 hours of sleep. I had gone to a men's mastermind. True story, right? Yesterday I go to a men's mastermind meeting, and the meeting started at 6 o'clock. We end up connecting. We do some exercises and connections and so forth. And then it was also a dinner. And when all the men paid for the dinner, guess what happens? The restaurant, we was at a restaurant, and the restaurant's computer station fails. So they're holding my credit card hostage for a good 45 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe an hour. So we're all connecting and talking, but we're all like, hey, we need to leave, especially me, because I'm saying to myself, I usually get in bed at about 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, hey, we need to leave, man, and where's my card? And they tell me, oh, I'm so sorry, computer's down. So I wait for another half an hour. We end up getting out around 10:30. Usually I'm in bed by 10 o'clock at the latest at this point. So I get out at 10:30, and you can just see I'm kind of tired. I'm a little drained. And I went to bed. By the time I got home, settled down and so forth, I'm in bed. Shoot, it's already midnight. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, here's why I want you to understand this. Get an accountability partner. So at 4 o'clock in the morning, my alarm rings, okay? 4 o'clock in the morning, my alarm rings. And I'm in bed like this, zombied out. Oh my gosh, I only got 4 hours of sleep. I usually sleep like 6 or 7. I only got 4 hours. So I'm zombied out, and I'm saying to myself, I'm not gonna go to the gym, right? And then as I open up my text app, my accountability partner texts me and says, see you at the gym. And I say, you know what? Okay, I'll see you at the gym. So I get on my way to the gym. I had to make a choice. Am I going to show up with being tired? Am I going to show up being, I'm exhausted, I'm so sorry, I'm so tired, I didn't get enough sleep last night? Am I going to show up that way? Or am I going to show up like, woo, let's get our workout in? Now, I understand that it takes practice to do that. But I'm going to give you some exercises in this video to share with you how to accomplish this. How to really master your energy. Now, there comes a point, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. There comes a point where like your body is a body, and you can deplete your body of energy and so forth. So there is a point of that. But what I'm sharing with you is that point where your body kind of burns out is farther than you think. That's the point I'm making. Where your body is like, man, you can't do anything else. What I'm sharing with you is actually probably farther than you think. So this morning, as I'm driving, I start thinking about how do I want to show up in third person. So what you want to do this. Number one, start thinking in third person in this specific moment. How do you want to show up? So I want you to imagine that you see yourself walking into a meeting, or you see yourself walking into a date, or you see yourself walking home, or you see yourself walking into the gym. Put yourself in the imaginary position that you're on the side of yourself looking at you do what you're about to do next, especially going to, a meeting or a group experience or a one-on-one experience, and you want to show up powerfully. One of the things that I share is that the opportunity isn't to show up. You have to show up physically, like be in the space to receive the opportunity. So like that's going to events, that's going to the gym, that's going to work, whatever. So show up physically, but powerfully is to be seen and to be heard. So if you're looking for an opportunity, it's more than just showing up to the gym and just saying, okay, I made it to the gym, let me just go sit down. Or I made it to the meeting, let me go sit down. Or if you're going on a date, I made it to the date. Let me just sit down because I'm here. Andy said the opportunities didn't show up, and I'm here. It's more than that. It's showing up physically, where you're in the space. But number two, it's showing up powerfully, and powerfully means to be seen and to be heard. So when I walk into the gym, the first thing I do, I say, hey. Like I walked into the gym and I said, hey. I said, hey, what's your name? To the person who works at the gym. The person told me his name is Stefan. I said, Stefan, good morning to you, right? To be seen and to be heard. If you're looking for an opportunity, it's got to be seen and be heard. You got to be seen and be heard. So the first step is think about yourself in the third person, as if you're imagining yourself walking in. Are you walking in like this? Oh man, woe is me. No matter what happens, man, that's not attractive. No matter what you went through the night before, no one gives a damn. That's not attractive. So you're seeing yourself in third person. So I want you to imagine yourself do that. Number two, the number two thing, before you go in, I want you to take a deep breath in and change your state. So you could be like this. Like if you're looking at me on the camera, if you're looking at the video, this is awesome. If you're looking at me through just the audio, then, or if you're hearing me through the audio, then I'm essentially going into like a mopey state. So check this out. So if I'm like this and I'm like, oh man, I got low energy. I got low energy, man. I got low energy. If that's where you're at right now, then you're gonna take a deep breath, fill up your stomach with air, and then I want you to breathe out fast. So it's gonna look like this. Right? That's the second thing you're gonna do. Fill up your stomach with air. Okay, great. So now when you've done that, you're gonna feel this exhaustion. So number one, you're thinking about yourself in the third person. You see yourself, you're gonna change the way you look. And you wanna change the way you look into the way you wanna become. All right? Number two, take a deep breath. And the last thing, I need you to do an awkward noise, and that's gonna wake up your subconscious and say this is uncomfortable. So, for example, if like I'm at the gym here, if I open up the door, I'll go like this. Woo! Something that simple. Now, what I'm doing there is I'm waking up my subconscious, and my subconscious is saying, Andy, this is uncomfortable. There's an emergency happening. It stimulates your brain. So I want you to do these three things. Next time you feel like you're saying, I'm tired, I'm exhausted.
I found this on the web.
Oh shoot, my little mobile app. That's the interesting thing about the iPhones and so forth, is they just always listen to you. But so number one, what you're gonna do is you're gonna think about yourself in the third person, and you want to make a choice. I want you to recognize that energy is a choice. I remember I learned this about 4 years ago, and I had no idea that energy was a choice. I thought however my body felt is the way that I felt. I remember when I was at the gym with one of my workout partners, we had just done chest the day before. And if you're familiar with working out your chest muscles, when you are laying down on a bench press and you're pushing the bench press, okay, when you push the bench press, what happens is that you're using your chest muscles as well, but you're also using your tricep muscles. And as you're using the tricep muscles, that part of your body gets sore, your triceps, which is right behind your arms. So if you were to put your arms to the side, the back part of your arm that's closest to your body is the triceps. So the back part, the one that's facing, the muscle group that's facing your back, but on your arms, that's called the triceps. So as you're pushing, right, as you're pushing the bench press, you're laying down and you have these weights on and you're pushing, you're actually working out your triceps as well. Now, the next day, we're working out arms. So Monday, we work out chest. My triceps is also, being worked out. The next day, we're working out our arms, which is biceps and triceps. So we're focusing now on the triceps. On Monday, the triceps was like a secondary muscle that was being worked out. That wasn't the primary muscle. On Tuesday, the primary muscle happened to be triceps and biceps. So as we're working this out, one of the workouts was us doing tricep dips. And a tricep dip is when you're essentially have a bar on your left-hand side and a bar on your right-hand side, and you grab the bars and you lift your legs up in the air and you let them dangle, and then you take a dip, and so your arms go down and then it goes up, and your arms is carrying your entire weight. So we're doing these tricep dips. We weren't doing them yet. So we're going to do these tricep dips, and I said, hey, I told my accountability partner, I said, hey, man, my triceps, they're too sore, man. I feel like if I go ahead and do one of these workouts, man, I might rip something. And he made a comment. He said, well, I'll tell my body what to do. And I said, that's an interesting concept. So you are not your body. So I want you to understand that too. Here's what I mean by energy is a choice. You are not your body. Your body is just a vessel for your soul and your mind. You are not. It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle that you were given to move around this earth. You are not your body. So he made the comment, I'll tell my body what to do. And then so I see him go do the triceps, right? The tricep dips. And as he was doing them, I'm starting to think to myself, like, okay, you are not your, I'm gonna tell my body what to do. So he had made a comment to me where he said you're probably doing less than you could probably handle. You're doing less than you can handle. Like, you can handle a lot more. So I said, okay, let me go attempt to do this triceps dips. And lo and behold, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tricep dips. I originally thought I couldn't do it. So what I'm sharing with you is the same thing for energy. You may think that you can't do it. You may think that, oh shit, this is too hard, I'm tired, or this is too tough. This is too tough. Do the exercise. Number 1, look at yourself in third person. Make a choice how you want to show up. Do you want to show up, oh, I'm tired, I'm mopey, I can't come to work, I'm exhausted, Is that how you want to show up? So you got to make a choice in that specific moment. Instant change, right? Instant change. It's kind of like grabbing something that's falling. You know how quick, like say for example, your phone is on the counter and for some reason your phone is slipping, and then as it's falling, it's about to hit the floor. How do you respond to that? How do you respond? You make an instant choice in that moment to stop what you're doing and grab your phone, right? If it's falling. The same thing in your body. The same thing in your body. Make an instant change. So as soon as you recognize that, hey, I'm feeling mopey today. Boom! Boom! What's up? Hey guys, what's going on? Woo! Woo! Now, are people gonna look at you crazy? Of course. Because the average person is doing what? I'm mopey. I'm having a bad day. Someone's gonna say to you, how did you get this energy? You let them know energy is a what? It's a choice. So you're gonna make this instant change. So think about yourself third person. That's number 1. So you're gonna think about yourself third person. How are you showing up right now? I'm showing up with my shoulders slump. I'm tired. I got low energy because I didn't get enough sleep. Or I got low energy because of this happened to me. Or I got low energy because of this. Boom! Instant change. Okay, so that's the first step. Take a deep breath. Fill up your belly. Out quick. All right, good. Got it. And then make an awkward noise. Woo! Woo! Your subconscious is going to make this abrupt thing, or like, oh, what the hell is going on? What's going on? So you start to stimulate your brain. Now, as soon as you catch yourself, because this is going to happen where your body's going to try to bring you back to where it feels like it wants to be comfortable. Remember, you are not your body. You control your body. Your body is a vessel for you. Your body is a vessel for you. You control your body. Your body does not control you. So as soon as your body starts going into, your mind goes into a state of unconsciousness, because this is what's going to happen. If you ever feel like you were tired and you are just like at this point of like, oh man, like it's coming back, I'm tired. Your body's going into an unconscious state at that moment. And as soon as you recognize it, that's when you got to do this exercise again. That's when you got to do this exercise. In that moment, when your body has low energy and you have to make a conscious choice every 30 minutes or every 45 minutes or every hour or every 2 hours to bring it back to the state that you want it to be, recognize that you got to be in a conscious state regularly. As soon as you become unconscious where you're doing things automatic, that's how people, like, when people start driving, right? You ever hear those stories of people falling asleep while driving? Well, that's because they started driving unconsciously. They weren't conscious while driving anymore. They started driving on autopilot. Let me just move my car because this guy is coming in, and I don't want him to touch my car or anything. So yeah, you ever hear those stories about people who are driving and they're driving home and They fell asleep at the wheel. But what happens if you're a driver, right? If you're familiar with driving, what happens if you like you hear a noise? Your brain goes back to a conscious state, and you say, "Oh shit!" Like something just happened, and you go from unconscious to conscious. So that's what you're essentially doing when you go with that woo, and you make that weird awkward noise, and you wake up your subconscious with that awkward noise. You're bringing yourself to a conscious state. So what I'm sharing with you is that there's formulas to really maneuver your brain and maneuver your body to do what you want it to do. That's the difference between what successful people do and what people who aren't successful do. People who aren't successful, what they do is they respond to their body. They let their body control them. They let their subconscious mind control them. Your subconscious mind, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to help you unless you program it to help you. Your subconscious mind is designed to make you feel comfortable. Your subconscious mind is designed to keep you safe. Your subconscious mind is not designed to help you be successful. So if you have interest in being successful, you cannot rely on your subconscious mind if it's not programmed. You must program your subconscious mind. And there comes a point where your conscious mind will give you an alert. And that alert is, man, you're falling asleep. Your body's getting tired. That's your conscious mind giving you the alert of like, yo, get the fuck up. Make a choice. What do you want to do right now? What do you want to do? Do you want to go to sleep? Because we could do that. Or do you want to wake up? Because we could do that too. So when you feel that 2-second split, I want you to imagine this. You're at the gym. You're at work. You're on a date. You're coming home from work to your wife, or you're coming home from work to your husband. And you notice that you're not in the right state of energy. What do? Your brain, as soon as you make that notice, you have to make that instant change. And you have to decide, do you want to remain there and fall asleep and be comfortable? Or do you want to wake up? Now, there comes a point where your brain starts shutting down. I understand that. I'm not talking about going to that level, right? I don't even know what it's called when you get to that point where your brain is shutting down. It's maybe every 1 minute you're in fatigue, you're in a state of fatigue. Man, that means your body needs to sleep, right? Because the way I understand that the brain works is half of the brain can stay up for 24 hours at a time, and the other half can stay up for 24 hours at a time. And they go back and forth. So both parts of the brain, the left one and the right one, can't stay up both for 24 hours at a time, or it's not supposed to. So the left one stays up for 24 hours. That allows you to be alert in the middle of sleep, and the right portion of the brain shuts down, and they go back and forth. So it's essentially 12 hours on 12 hours, right? And so there comes a point where your body's gonna start shutting down. I'm not talking about that. I'm giving you the same example where I was yesterday, where, hey, I'm at this men's mastermind. It's getting late. What do I want to do? Do I want to knock out right now? Do I want to sleep at the restaurant right now? Or do I want to be in a state of energy and say, make a choice? Oh, hey, I've been up for damn near 20 hours right now, pushing. Do you want to fall asleep right now? No, you don't want to fall asleep right now. You don't want to look like you're tired and so forth. So, woo, wake up, woo. Now people are going to look at you like you're crazy. That's going to happen. But you know what's even worse than them looking at you crazy? Them being repelled by you because you have low energy. No, low energy is low vibration. It's not attractive. So you don't want people to be looking at you and say, okay, I'm not gonna go to this person. This dude looks like he's falling asleep, or this woman looks like she's falling asleep. Right? I'm not gonna go around this person, because if I do go around this person, the first thing I'm gonna say is what? Are you okay? Is everything all right? I just see you kind of dozing off, right? So what I'm inviting you to do is, number one, recognize that you have a choice for energy. You know you can accomplish this. You know you can choose what energy levels you want to be at. That's number one. Number two is that now you have a formula that when you're in a low state of energy, you know, there's really 4 things you got to do. Number one is recognize it and do the instant change. And how do you do that? Is the first thing that you do is you think about yourself in third person, and you make a choice as to how you want to show up. So if your body's slumped over, your shoulders are slumped over, your head is down because you're a little energy, your eyes are kind of going in and out. All right, open it up, chest open, chest wide, chest up, shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, fill up your belly with air. In, out, And then make that weird, awkward sound that's super loud that people are going to be like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then when they look at you, just know that, I mean, you might draw attention to yourself, but just know that it's much better than being in a low energy state. Draw attention to yourself because you're high energy. It's gonna make other people smile around you. It's gonna have people say, man, this person is actually kind of interesting to be around, man. So that's what they're gonna say about you. And that's what you want. You want people to be attracted to you. You want to connect with individuals, right? And then when you get a chance to sleep, go to sleep and just knock out. But between the time that you need to be up, choose energy, right? Choose energy. I love you. I wanted to share this video with you because I care about you to make a different choice today. If you're someone who, like myself, who may feel tired at different times of the week, choose energy. Make a choice. Choose energy. I'll see you in the next video. Love you.